Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a kind of a guide and hack video on how to get some free water in Farming Simulator 25. I did do a different video that talked about how to get water, but we're going to focus on getting free water. So the first thing I want to say is this old gray mill. I'm on version 1.3. And that is a version that came out, maybe yesterday, I think, probably when you guys are going to see this video, if you watch it right after it comes out. But they said that this old gray mill now, which there is one over here on your farm, at least on Riverbend Springs, they said now you can get free water from that, which is awesome. You can buy that under containers here, but it's gone up to $10,000, so it's a lot more expensive now. So we're going to try that, and I think I actually have a cheaper way to get free water. And I'm going to see if it still works with version 1.3 here in a second. But this should work. I also placed down one of these guys because it's $3,000, and I want to see if we get free water from there. But I'm going to assume that we are not going to get free water from there. So let's take our just regular water trailer. Now, obviously, as well, I actually also want to note this real quick. You can back a trailer in, like down over here, where there's a little bit better of a bank. You can back it into a source of water or a water body on a map, and you can get free water that way. But you may want to have an easier access to it instead of having, even I know the river's literally right down that road, but we want to be a little bit closer. So let's see. We'll try this first. Let's fill up our water tank. It is charging us. So let's actually see about how much it charges us for about 1,000 liters. I would try to stop right about there. Okay, almost $300 for 1,000 liters. And that is with economy level on easy. So I believe it's 180 on normal and 100 on hard per 1,000 liters from this. And I believe that was something that Gamer Granny Tana checked or tested on her channel. I watched a video on that. So go check that out if you'd like to. But let's go ahead and I'm going to use just, let's go ahead and empty this guy out real quick. I was just the Power Tools mod that's out on the mod hub now for PC players. But if I come up here, if I R refill, it is not charging us. That's great. Now let's make sure the one that's actually on the map here for us is not going to charge us either. Because if you start out in new farmer mode, well, here's your water hack right here. Just come over here, get some free water. Yep, not charging us. That is a beautiful thing. Now, if you are playing maybe somewhere else on a different map or something like that, and they don't have an old gray mill that's accessible to you to get some free water, well, I have a solution. And you may have seen this before, so I may not be the first one to tell you, but we're going to build a rice field. This is not, if you look up at our money, that's just to make sure we have this right here. We have 860. I'm actually going to make it even easier than that. I'm going to set our money. Let's go add remove money. I'm going to set it to just $100,000 just to make it easy. We don't even need that. $10,000. You have $10,000 in the bank. That's how much it costs to place the other one. Let's see how much cheaper this is and how much money we're going to save. Now, one thing you want to kind of think about, the first stretch of wherever you're going to place this is going to be where your pump is at. So that's not where you're going to want to back into it. So let's say I want the pump. Let's just escape out of that for a second. Let's say I want the pump right on that back corner there. I can make it nice and small. Okay, and you can either make this a square or a triangle is kind of like what I do. Just get it barely big enough there. And then what I want to like to do here is you can hit N and M to lower this. So you can raise it up if you want, but it's not going to help you. I will lower it down maybe one. One will have it set pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that and build it. There we go. That right there, $144. That's it. Free water. $144, one-time fee. Now, you will back into this and you realize it's not going to give you any water. But if I come up to it, start flooding it. As soon as you start flooding it, this is now a source of water for you. So if I now back into this, let's make sure it still works. I'm assuming it'll still work on version 1.3, but we'll see if they took it away from us or not. But if you back up in here, if I open up my help menu, does it give me the ability to, yes, I am getting water for free. Look down there, bottom right-hand corner. It's actually filling up pretty fast. I think that's faster even than this guy. Maybe it's the same. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Oh yeah, that's way faster. The rice field even fills up a lot faster than this pump here. So that is fantastic right there. And another thing you can do too, I don't have any mods installed right now. I don't have anything. So even on console, you can do what I'm doing. The only mod I have installed is obviously Power Tools. That's the only one I have. But if I go to landscaping, another thing you can do here, let's say I wanted this to be, I don't know, a gravel. Let's say I wanted gravel. You can see how this area is restricted. Now, there is a mod that is for PC only that allows you to turn that off. But if I make this bigger, I can actually landscape kind of over the area where that's at. Now, yes, I kind of ruined some stuff around it too, so be careful with it. But you can always now, if you want a grass now around the rest of this, if you wanted that to be you can go up to the area restricted, and now you have a nice little gravel pit for your water. And that will actually slowly fill up. If I fast forward time here, it doesn't take very long for this to fill up. It may be hard to see a little bit with the, but you can still see, look at that. There's still some water filled up in there. So there we go. It's done filling. Now you may have to come out here and you do have to activate it and hit flood every day to fill up with water, but that's still pretty cool. And if you wanted that to be, well, I mean, another idea, let me get my character out of the way here. That's how you want it to be like, that's dirt there and animal mud. That's a great one for like a place for water. Let's make it that. Let's make it a little bit bigger here. There we go. Now we have animal mud in there, so that's perfect. And let's say you wanted gravel on the backside of that, but only animal, or maybe you wanted that thing to be on actual tiles. You could do like that sort of thing. And then, again, I can just fix the roundabout this here. Ooh, I got a little bit too close there. But you can see, you can kind of play with it, and you can make it kind of custom to whatever you'd like to have. And you can see we got a little water point here, and it looks more professionally done. So there you go. And again, if you wanted this to be bigger, you can. I've made bigger rectangles and stuff like that, but this little triangle is going to be kind of the cheapest way to go about it. Maybe a square would look a little bit nicer, but cost just a little bit more. But it's easy peasy. And even all this landscaping I've done has cost me about $1,000, which we're still, and I did it several times. So I landscaped over this several times. Even if you put $1,000 in your budget, you're still way cheaper than putting that in. It doesn't take up as much space. You don't have that. I mean, that does look kind of nice. I think that looks kind of cool. It's good for the aesthetic, but maybe you don't like the way it looks. This is a lot smaller, easier to hide. You could even probably put like some, maybe like small trees around it. Maybe not that. That's not the best example there. Let's find more like a bush-like tree here. Like, oh yes, the snowberry. You could put like maybe one of those around there, like that, and kind of have it hidden. And then you can back into this right here. You can even, using the same kind of thing that I'm thinking about here, is you can even make it really big, and then maybe not too big because it can only be thin, but you can make maybe a little pond kind of look to it, and then you kind of paint into it, doing what I did there, and maybe have some mud in the center, but it'll look good when it's filled up. So there you go. Just think there's a lot of different options for this, and this is a really easy way to put free water on your farm for a really low price. So there you guys go. Hopefully this was helpful for you in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully it got your creative juices flowing a little bit, but there you guys go. That is what I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bells so you don't miss any future videos. Again, I try to do a lot of help videos, a lot of guide videos and stuff like that on my channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss any of that stuff. And let me know, is there anything else, or any other ways you can think of to get free water, or any other tips you have for people maybe trying to do this on their farm? Or maybe there's another hack for the game that you know about. Let me know down in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video about it. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you guys did enjoy.